Alright, he looks like he's going for it. Wants to preserve the health on his Windborn champion. Also wants to block the Sky Captain from being killed in such an easy manner. But this will probably open him up to a Bomb Slinger. Could definitely see a Bomb Slinger coming down on this Sky Captain. He does have to mind the Dune Drake, a 10-turn clock, which isn't really fast at all, but it's still a clock. And he needs to consider that other creatures might be able to get up there, especially Cullum's Skyguard, which can be summoned next to any creature. So that Dune Drake could suddenly become kind of a backdoor almost for Byakko. And it looks... Goes for a Lake? Ooh, that's rough. Savannah Explorer gets reduced to a 3/3. Not the worst 4-drop, but also not the best. Ooh, he does get a Cullum's Prayer. This is potentially very big for him. Draws a second Sky Captain. Interesting. So he's looking to go on the offensive here. So it's looking like a pretty even game, but every Faria that Byakko collects puts him slightly farther ahead of Joyful Rogue, who is not at all harvesting. So Joyful Rogue is kind of on a limited span of time in this game, unless he manages to get some great value interactions out of his Salamanders and Bomb Slingers. Okay, he is opting for the damage. So this makes things much more urgent. He does Soul Drain, so he does kill the Tyrant Axe. But here comes the Salamander. Both of these creatures are dead. Oh. Okay, I see. Goes for the double kill on Salamander. So a bit of a reset, but Byakko still can harvest, and probably will still harvest 2 Faria with his Windborn champion. Being able to move all the way across the board at any given time is a really good effect to have. And he might even go aggro here. I'm not sure if I agree with that. I think he should probably drop the Sky Captain, establish a slightly better board position before he looks to do that. But looks like he's going to be going pretty aggressive here. And he does use Choking Sands. I can see why he would do this, actually. The Ancient Herald comes down. This is a bit of a desperation play for Joyful now. You can already see the effects of not harvesting any Faria, while the Windborn champions are able to harvest 1 or 2 per turn. Now all of a sudden, Joyful Rogue finds himself almost completely out of Faria and unable to play the mid-range cards that he has in his deck. Sky Captain and another 5. Alright, this looks like it. I'm not seeing any easy way for Joyful Rogue to win this. He does get a reduced cost Garrodan, but it's a little too late. And it's a little too much. Oh, he could get the Faria for it, but it wouldn't kill the Windborn champion. And he doesn't have the Faria to play Bomb Slinger and Imperial Judge. I don't see a way for him to win this. He would have to... There's no mountains next to this champion. He does draw. He gets a Blood Obelisk. Nope, but he surrenders. 2-1 for Byakko. Well played games by him, and Joyful Rogue as well. So that is that set. We will take a look at the current standings as we wait for the next round. At this point, it might be a little too late to be able to jump into a game 3 and go to the next, and before the next round rather. So I will take a look, I'll make sure, and then once I am sure, we will probably we'll be able to take a quick break, and then we will cast the next round, which will be round 4. So at the moment, the only 2 people with 3 wins and no losses is Byakko and Lu. But there will probably be 1 or 2 more. Oh, actually. Wow. No, already they are the only 2 with 3 wins. That's really impressive. Which means it's a pretty even bracket. It's pretty circular overall. Byakko and Lu are almost certain to play next round. But it's looking highly likely that they'll both go to the top 4. Yep, so I confirmed 5 rounds of Swiss, followed by a single elim top 4 bracket, which means we are about probably pretty close to halfway through. Maybe a tiny bit less than halfway through right now. So there are... If it's top 4, our current top 4 is Lu, Byakko, and Nari, and Joyful Rogue. Despite losing, Joyful Rogue is still in 4th place. There are 3 games not yet concluded, so that could change. Sagittars 1-1. Yeah, this could change. Joyful Rogue could be put down 1 or 2 spots. So I will put this to a quick break, and once the next round, I'll put it to about 10 minutes-ish. And once the next round is started, or I have to cast, I will interrupt it and come back. So I will be right back. Starting now.